just something that we were taught. The Moors has taught the people because Moors are teachers.
No,
Moors are
I
teachers.
wasn't
Listen,
taught that. I
not
wasn't
the,
taught
not the
that.
Moors, but Moors are teachers. When I say Moors are teachers, meaning dark skinned people, we the dark skinned people, we the Moors are the teachers of the
I'm
planet.
not no Moors. I don't subscribe to
Right.
We
labels and
taught everybody
titles.
what they know. We taught everybody what they know. All the races,
Okay,
other
You
what
races,
taught
I'm
them, bro.
they're
saying
supposed to
is
be learning from
I
us.
don't
Now we learning from
subscribe to
them.
titles. I don't
But this is what I'm
subscribe to
saying. Listen what I'm
titles.
saying. This is what I'm saying, Miss Divine,
How do
please.
We
you
can
love
hear
then?
you.
Is it love for
We
each
We
other?
are the teachers of the world. Okay? Not them supposed to be teaching us. We supposed to be teaching them. Can we agree on that? Before I go further,
Most
can we agree
definitely,
on that?
most
Okay, now
definitely.
that we
But
agree on that,
I
now that we
don't
agree
agree
on that,
with. Hold on, I don't agree with titles.
okay, it's not so much as a title, it's just the word that describes
No, no,
the
no. They
action.
are titles.
Listen, the
They
word,
are titles.
okay, okay, I agree. Listen, in Hebrew language, the word for instructor or teacher in Hebrew, which they say that's one of our
The
original tongues,
rabbi. It's rabbi.
what's it's more.
Hey,
It's
what's the
more,
boy's
sir.
biggest accomplishment?
It's rabbi.
Listen,
It's
listen. The word
rabbi.
for listen. I hear you say rabbi. I'm not going to argue that, but I
You
want
ain't
to
got
add on
to.
to
That's the
say.
Hebrew
I
word
want to add. I want to add on. I want to add
for
on
teacher.
to say that the word for instructor in Hebrew is more. More.
It's a
Okay.
rabbi. Rabbi.
The word for teacher slash instructor is more.
It's rabbi.
And guess what? We
You
taught
hear
the
them
world how
call
to
them
love
like
too.
that all the
And listen,
time.
listen, listen. We teach the world. We taught the world what love is too. We showed the world love. And guess what the word for love is, y'all? Guess what the word for love
God.
is?
Yahweh.
So what was so we following Noble Drew
No,
Ali.
I'm not
He
even
was a
going into
murderer.
that yet. I didn't
So
say nothing
hold
about
on,
Yeah,
Noble
no,
this
no,
Drew
shit
no,
Ali.
1
crazy.
second.
But
He's
go ahead,
teaching
Mr.
our
Vine. Sure.
people to kill. He's teaching our people to kill one another. He was a murderer. So do we still follow him? Like, what are you? What are you? He's a Moor. He's supposed to be a teacher, and he's teaching violence.
Okay, so can you tell me where that happened, or where was that teaching, or what was the teaching
Whatever he was in
about
jail
killing
for,
each
go
other?
research it. He went to jail for whatever the hell he had going on.
I mean, you're making a lot of strong claims and accusations against people, Miss Devine. You said that he taught people to kill each other, and what? That's what he went to jail for.
Well, if he's a murderer, he got to lead by example. If he's a
I mean, there's a
teacher,
lot of
like
people.
you
Listen,
said,
I mean, listen. Moses in the Bible committed murder too.
I
And a
well,
lot of people
okay.
still
I'm
follow
Moses,
speaking
Moses to
about.
this day.
Moses,
Listen, I'm not
Moses killed a
discriminating. I'm
man.
not discriminating. A murderer is a murderer.
Murder and killing somebody is two different
Okay, so a
things.
lot of
Let's
people
get
don't
this
got
straight.
caught up behind. That's not really the big situation here. Even Jesus killed two boys when he was
Jesus
young.
ain't killed nobody.
That's not really
Jesus
the
ain't
point.
killed nobody.
No, he killed
That's a
two boys
lie.
when he was young, bro.
That's a lie. That's a
It's
lie.
a
That's a
lie.
lie.
It's
And
a
what
lie.
That's a
scripture
You
lie.
don't
is
believe it
that?
because you say
That's
so.
a
Hold
lie,
on,
bro. That's
because
a
you
lie,
say so,
bro.
it's a lie.
That's a lie,
Because
bro.
you
That's
say
a
it's
lie,
a
bro.
lie,
That's
that
a
makes it
lie.
a
Yeah,
lie.
that's a lie. Yeah,
Everything you believe is a lie.
that's a lie.
Fuck out of here with the bullshit you talking.
Yeah, this nigga
It's a
just
lie
said
because you
God
said
killed
so.
two people. Stop it.
Come on, y'all.
Go.
It's right
Let's
there.
go
It's,
break it.
it's there, bro. Ask Google that Jesus killed two people. Ask
Yeah,
Google.
this nigga said Google it. This
Ooh,
crazy.
this is
Ask
a
Where in
Google.
lie.
I mean,
scripture?
you ain't got to argue with me, bro. You can just
Where
ask
in
Google
scripture?
real
No, ain't
quick.
nobody. No, that's your point of reference. That's
I'm
your
just saying, oh,
burden
you
of
going to say,
proof.
oh, that's right.
You
Google
said, bro,
telling me that.
you
That's
said
right.
it, so prove it. That's all you got to
But you
do.
saying Google, but you saying
Just
Google
prove
telling a
prove
lie?
your
Is that what
claim,
you
bro.
saying, bro?
Just prove your claim. That's all you got to do. You ain't
Let me
got to
see you,
keep
bro.
talking about it.
Is Google telling a lie? Yes
Pull
or
it up,
no?
bro. Pull it up. Pull it up.
I want to see that. I really want to
Yeah, I
see
do
that.
too.
No, but you know what? But okay, when we see it, is it just to be like have something
He
in
diverting
the
now,
clip to
No,
Divine.
no,
shoot?
no,
He
no.
Is it
diverting now.
just to
No,
talk
it's
shit?
an
Listen,
He
educational
when
diverting
we
purpose.
get
now.
this type of information, is it
And
just
He
it's
to
for
diverting now.
further
instruction.
enforce our disbelief in
He's
good things
diverting
and
now.
to reinforce our belief in the devil and the opposite and all of
He's
that. We say fuck
diverting
Jesus
now.
because Jesus killed two people. Is that
Where
the
is
reason
it?
why we want to know these
Where
things?
is it at? Where
Okay,
is it at when Jesus
listen,
killed two people?
Monkey, all we're saying is this here. You asked us for reference and asked us to speak certain words a certain type of way. All we doing is asking you for a reference. I want to see it. It's for educational purposes only. I am here learning. I don't know shit. So can you give me where you found that at so I can do some research on it?
Miss Devine,
I
these
know
folks, these
why. Y'all
smart
know
people
why
on this
people
Bigo
ask
know
people.
know
No,
this
Do y'all know the
information.
origins of references and why they came about? Never mind. Just proceed. Of course, y'all don't.
Well, it seems like we got a whole lot of people up here that's speaking about
Miss
things we don't
Devine,
want to
Miss
learn.
Devine. I don't want to be the first one to bring out that type of information. Y'all gather here every day for a long time before I came around. That type of information should already been brought out. I don't want to be the first to be got daggone bringing out certain stuff.
Well, I want to know
That
about.
type of information should have already been brought to the
Hold
forefront.
Somebody
You
on,
got a
asking you,
lot
do
of
you have
okay.
a reference?
intelligent
Never
people
What
that
they're
mind.
gather
really
here every
asking you
day.
is,
Jehovah,
do you have a
Jehovah.
referee or what is
I
really
asked
called a
Jehovah.
judge?
I asked Jehovah. Never mind. Jehovah, do you know anything about Jesus killing two little boys?
It never happened.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so where they come from making that up at then? How that
Again,
work?
a lot of people they use Jesus' name in vain. They say a lot of things about him. Like you hear about people saying,
Oh
"Oh,
boy, that's all we can.
he had a
That's
he
all I'm
had."
supposed to just go off of
You
that.
can't
Hold
let the
on, y'all.
man
Let's
talk.
allow him
God
to. Hold
damn.
on.
Let the
Even
Can
you,
man.
y'all please allow him to finish? When I asked y'all to speak about it, nobody wanted to speak about it. Now he's elaborating on it. Everybody has something to say. Go ahead, Jehovah. Can he please not be interrupted? And when he's done, you can rebuttal on it. You don't have to agree with him, but respect him while he's speaking. No one else wanted to talk about it. Go ahead, Jehovah.
It's similar to when they say Jesus had a wife. That scripture is not in the Bible. It's not in the Apocrypha. It's not even in any of the lost books. The ones that was the Bible reference to, like the book of Jasher, the book of the Wars of the Lord, or the book of Enoch. It's nowhere. It's not him having a wife. It's not him killing two boys. But
can I ask you a question, Jehovah?
what's going on?
Because the man on the right side of you in box 7 was trying to teach me that Jesus Christ smoked
Try
marijuana.
to teach.
Do you know
I ain't
anything
try to
about
teach
the
you,
Christ getting
bro.
high?
I ain't try to teach you nothing, bro. And I ain't never
What
said
I was
nothing
Jehovah
about
did
talking
Jesus
about
for
Christ
here.
smoking no
Jehovah.
weed, bro. What the fuck
Oh,
is
the
you
God
talking
said
about?
comforter. You changed it.
What? Listen. What does Jehovah have to do with anything that MacP is talking about? I was talking to Jehovah about Jesus taking the life of two little boys. Can we stay focused on that in the topic, please? Far as marijuana, that ain't got nothing to do with this. Go ahead, Jehovah.
Yeah, that was a sidebar. Just a yes or no,
It
yay or
ain't
nay.
no sad bar nothing, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
bring
I
on
don't,
I
the
was.
I don't know
sidebar.
what you talking about, bro.
You're not gonna be able to find Jesus killing two boys in any scripture, whether it's apocrypha, Bible, any of the lost books. That could be something that just a man came up and put it out there on Google, but you won't
Okay.
find it in the scriptures
All right,
anywhere.
now.
Thank you.
And I wanted to say something real quick, Buddha. Moses he didn't murder a man. He killed a man for coming at God's people. See, he was protecting one of God's people. So there was a difference. You know what I'm saying?
That was a kill.
It's
That
called
No,
wasn't
I don't
murder.
know
manslaughter.
what. No, I don't know what you're
It's
saying. I
called
know you're full of shit
manslaughter.
when you just say, "Hey," when you say, "You know what I'm saying," that right there let me know you're full of shit with what you're saying. You don't know what the fuck you're saying. You're lying.
What
Just
the
when you say, "You
difference?
know what I'm
Okay.
saying,"
Can we
Whenever,
you
please
resort to
keep?
that
whenever,
demonic
Nah,
shit.
whenever you,
Okay. Can we please keep this respectful? Let's keep it respectful and a clean bill. You don't have to agree with someone again, but respect is a must on the panel, please. Now let's get back to the topic.
They could be
you let
disrespectful
niggas
on
come
Bigo.
on the panel
Remember,
and assassinate my character all the time.
But they
That shit
again,
Hey,
crazy.
see,
listen,
we
listen.
finna
So
get out.
Hey,
Hold
listen.
on,
You know what's
hold
so?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm
Y'all
finna drop
niggas
off
know
the
my
panel.
role now. Fuck
Image
y'all
Hold
niggas.
on,
of the
again.
gospel of Judah.
Let them be disrespectful on Bigo. See, we finna be out here in they cities, in they streets. They won't be disrespectful then. Trust me.
Man, shut your lame ass up talking
I'm in
shit. Ain't
Alabama.
nobody
I'm in
He
Alabama off
crazy.
Jefferson
He
Ave.
finna make
in Main
somebody shut
Street.
up just
Pull
'cause
up and
he
talking that
said it.
shit.
Get your dumb ass on somewhere.
Matter of fact,
Devon,
next time
These
I'm moving,
guys
I'm
really
gonna
think some kind of
yes,
fucking Jehovah like
Devon,
they gonna pronounce some judgment.
this is
Some
the
on
yes.
anybody.
gospel
Shut the
of
fuck up.
Judah. This right here is the
Oh,
gospel of Judah. This
okay.
allegedly this is supposed to speak of Jesus killing somebody.
Oh wow.
That's
And this is
that's
very
not a.
old. This is very, very old. Very, very, very old.
Okay.
They been lying for a
So
long, long time. Satan
This is
told
supposed to
Eve
be
that she
lost.
wouldn't
This
die.
is supposed to be lost text from the Bible right here.
Mac
The
Pete telling
gospel
niggas
of
Supposed to
Judah.
Jesus
be.
smoke weed.
The gospel of Judah. And
number
hold
two,
on.
can you please not cause confusion? Number 10 is talking and he's explaining
I'm
something.
not causing confusion.
Thank you.
Yes, you are. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
not.
Stop
You should
arguing
just
with
be.
the
Hey,
host, bitch.
you should just mute them because it's other
Right,
people that
real
do that on their
talk.
panel. Like mute these
The
kids.
gospel of
Okay, listen, number 2. Number 10 is explaining something to me. Buddha is explaining something to me about some lost um stuff here from the Bible. Can you please allow him to elaborate on what he's talking about without being disrespectful? The conversation has nothing to do with marijuana. Now, I'm not going to mute you. What I'm going to do is, if the disrespect keep going on, I'm going to drop. Now, go ahead, Buddha.
allegedly the gospel of Judah speaks of Christ taking the lives of two people by accident. And allegedly he didn't know the strength of his powers. And he killed the little boy one time, and then he
Okay.
killed somebody else by accident because he didn't know the strength of his powers.
Okay.
The Gospel of Judah is actually telling you that the Gospel of Judah and the Gospel of Mary Magdalene is actually telling you the story of how Jesus lived. The blanks that's in the Bible and the Quran, those two right there, it's filling in the blanks. It's telling you how what Jesus was doing as a kid, as a teenager, and all that stuff.
Okay.
But
That's
you got to believe
interesting.
in it.
I mean, that's a book that's an add on, Divine. They didn't even make it into the 66 or the other
Hey, but listen,
75 books that was
he
taken
also
out.
did
Hold
curse.
on,
He
Why,
did
bro?
curse
Devine.
somebody.
Why is
Let
you
him
talking
finish,
over me, bro?
please.
Damn.
I mean, because I'm
Yeah,
trying to
do what,
build on the topic, bro. You just trying to take away from the
bro?
shit.
No, bro, you talking over me, and I ain't saying shit in 30 fucking minutes, bro. Shut the fuck up sometime and let other people talk, bro. Now, what I was saying was that book that bro was talking about is not in the 66 canonized books in King James, nor is it in the other 75 books. This is a book that has been created by man, once again, to try to discredit God. There is no evidence or no record in the scriptures that Jesus Christ killed anybody at all. This
That's
is just
facts.
another lie. I can write a book myself and say Jesus
The
Christ had
Gospel of
50
Mary.
holes in it, and you can find it 1,000 years later from right now. That don't mean that it's right because it's an old book.
Okay. I got you.
These
Okay.
folks googling their ass off in the background.
Okay, go ahead, Monkey. What were you saying?
All right. So just like he cursed that damn fig tree and the fig tree died,
That's a plant.
it
Hold
don't
on.
matter.
Wait,
It do
It
matter.
don't
You
matter. I know it's
comparing
a
a
damn
plant
plant.
to a human being.
hold on. I want to speak about that because if we're talking about curses, we're talking about voodoo, and the Bible speaks against that. Now, go ahead again. Number one, you said what was cursed?
It's like I'm bringing out stuff just to gonna have you to just try to use it against what's good or
Bro,
something.
she asked
I
she
don't
asked
know.
you to bring out what you was saying, not to say what I said, my nigga. She asked you a direct question.
I ain't say nothing about what you said, bro. I ain't talking about you no more, bro.
No. What I'm
Well,
saying
she
per
asked you
the
a direct question.
Bible, curses, black magic, all that stuff is a sin. So are you telling me that God was sending Jesus was sending cursing things?
It didn't say curses was a sin, love. You just throw that in there.
Same thing. A curse is Buddha.
No, it don't. No, we bringing up
Okay,
scripture. It don't tell you
Mackie,
nowhere.
when you are
It don't tell
doing
you
voodoo,
nowhere in the Bible not to curse
okay,
nobody. It don't say
hold on.
that.
No, but cursing people is voodoo related. Am I anybody can relate to that?
But that's a form of cursing somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, however,
That is
go
that
go
is
ahead and
that is a
finish,
voodoo
Monkey.
curse.
Forget what I said. Go ahead, number one. Don't worry about that. Go ahead, Monkey.
Uh, you know what? I appreciate you having me on the panel, Miss Devine. I'm surprised that I'm the first one to bring out this type of information about him killing somebody. All these smart guys come around every day for months,
He
years,
want to
and nobody
talk
brought this
about
shit
people.
out yet.
Bring some
I'm just
information,
because
bro,
I
and
feel
stop
bad
Want ice
talking
about
cream,
about
bringing this
Tom?
shit
people,
out
bro.
right now.
Want an ice
I
cream
feel
sandwich?
bad to be bringing it out, and then I'm
This
bringing it out
shit
just for
crazy.
what? For folks to be
That's
saying,
what you
"Oh,
want.
just turning it all into
Shit
something
crazy.
bad."
This shit
It's like y'all
crazy.
just gonna take all the
You
information
crying, bro.
and
You
just trying to
crying. You
turn
using
it into
your
something bad.
time
Like,
on the floor to
what sense
cry
is
about
that?
what
That's why they
somebody
talk.
else
That's
You
why
doing
they
and
talk
said
stuff
saying,
to
like
bro.
that.
Mary Mac.
Don't nobody want
That's
to
why
hear
they
you
on
cry, bro. Just
360
bring your
volts
Jesus said to
information,
Mary
bro.
on
Bring
a
your
Magdalene.
6,000
information,
year
bro.
timeline.
Can you
Jesus
do
said
that?
to
Can
Mary
you bring
Magdalene,
your information without
This is why
crying,
they
bro?
it's
do
a
not cling
6,000
to
year
me
No,
timeline.
because
You
we
I
only
have
won't,
not,
bro.
66 books to go with
do not
because the
cling to
rest ain't
me
for everybody.
because I have not
You
yet
got to be
ascended to
worthy.
my Father.
A lot of people is not
And my
worthy in heart.
Father,
Their heart is not clean enough to deal with this shit. This is why the
do
woman was
not
removed from
cling
the
to
Bible
me
as a
because I
goddess
have not
because
yet
you have to
ascended
be
to my
worthy
Father
to respect and
and
accept
your
these
No
things.
Father
order at all.
Because
and
guess what?
my
If you're not
God
worthy of it, guess what you're
and
gonna do? You're
your
gonna
God.
defile it. You're gonna defile it if
No
you're not
order at
worthy of
all.
it. So this is why
I ain't
they
know that. I
removed the
thought Jesus was
goddess from the
God.
damn book
And I
because
thought
people gonna
Jesus
defile
was his
that
only
shit.
son because Jesus
Okay?
said that was
Why am I
her
talking when
father too.
why when I start talking Buddha like the goddamn get active when I start talking?
So
You might want to
Jesus
ask
said to
him
her,
that.
do not
Buddha, why
cling
you like
to
to start
me,
running your mouth when I start talking, bro?
do
Why?
not
This the
cling to
second time
me
you did this
because
shit today,
I
bro.
have not ascended to what happened, bro?
Say, all I
Why
know,
do you
What
when
brother,
I'm
happened,
is
bro?
over here trying to explain something so I can
Brother,
goddamn get back into quiet mode and shit? Why the fuck are you always
brother,
talking when I start talking, Buddha?
I don't want to talk.
brother, you should just speak.
Yeah,
You shouldn't worry about other people, brother, and
nah.
you and don't feel
No,
bad
I'm just
about
realizing
bringing this
once I start
information.
talking, that
I
motherfucker
mean,
start talking.
we
And he just
care.
keep running
A
his
lot of
scripture
our
so he
people
got to
don't
put
care,
the shit out and
Get
but
that
man, you
out of
got to
your mouth.
separate
I'm just
yourself
Give it
from
Heard
to
about
those
me
who
and
don't
give
you
it
care.
know,
to
it's
me.
just like, why the
I
fuck you
said,
just
give it
start
to me.
talking
Pick that
and
shit
I'm
up
trying to
before I beat
explain
your
something,
ass
bro?
and give it to me.
I don't get
You
it.
got to separate yourself from those who don't care about black empowerment. It's
Get
that
it,
simple.
get it, find it. You shouldn't have
Fuck
threw
with
it.
y'all,
Pick
man.
that
That's
shit
all.
up. Pick it up before I beat your ass. You better find it before I beat your
So,
ass.
brother, don't feel bad, brother, by bringing
Shut
this
Bro, I
your
information
don't
to
mouth.
feel
the
bad.
people.
I just see what's going on, man.
Right,
Y'all on a whole
right.
different pace right now. So
It's all
I
great. It's all love, brother.
y'all on a whole
I'm
different
on the
pace, man.
same
Y'all
page
on a
as you.
different vibe right now.
Exactly. Let them have it. Let them have that vibe, brother. It's a time and a place.
Y'all gonna be the first two niggas getting
Okay.
stabbed up by y'all women when the rapture
Man,
happens.
shut your
You
bitch
do know
ass
that.
up, man.
No,
And
don't
Your
even
woman gonna
address
hold you
I'm
and
them.
not
chop your.
okay. I'm not sure what is going on here, but let's get back to the order of respecting one another. Again, you don't have to agree with someone, but you have to respect them, allow them to speak, land a plane, then you can rebuttal. Okay. Now let's stop that. Who was next to speak? Okay. Go ahead, Jehovah. Let's be
See,
They
respectful,
envy
this
you,
guys.
this
brother,
is the
and
this is
knowledge
the
is
thing.
intimidating. And that's
Hold on.
why
I'm
he threw
talking.
that shot,
Number eight.
because he
Number
can't
eight.
bring no
I'm
knowledge.
talking. She said I'm
Save
Just
self.
talking.
allow
She
one
said
another to
again.
speak.
The knowledge has already been proven. It's been proven that scientifically Christ is returning. I'm
Yeah,
just
cool.
letting you know.
That's
Listen,
good.
listen.
That's
I'm
awesome
not
for
done.
you.
I'm
He
not
allowed
done.
Hey man,
I'm
you
not
say
done.
that every day,
I,
every day,
I'm not
every
done.
day,
I'm not
every
done.
day,
It
every
don't
day,
matter. It
every
don't
day,
matter.
every
Listen,
day.
listen,
It does matter.
listen.
Sick of that
Let's prove.
regurgitation.
And listen, listen. She said I can speak. That means you be a man
I'm
and
sick of
shut your mouth.
listening. I'm sick of
She
listening to you. You
then
say the
get off
same
the
shit every day.
panel. Get off the
Every day.
panel. Then
Every
get
day.
off the
And you do
panel.
it on other panels. You do it everywhere.
It
You ain't got shit else to
listen,
say. You
listen
are
to me.
delusional. You are delusional. You need to wake this
That's how
Okay,
you
y'all,
do it.
this is turning into a lot of pettiness,
That's how you do
and I
it.
don't appreciate it. We
Listen,
should
I
have
made a
respect
step.
for one another.
Exactly. That's an old boy. Again, I don't care what you think. Christ
You
is
should.
coming back. And listen, you're not talking to a
No,
regular
ain't
Christian.
nobody listening to that Christ coming back shit.
I'm
That's
talking, I'm
shit.
talking,
That's bullshit. That's a lie.
Divine.
Aren't you
See, I
tired of
can't
being
go
lied to,
60
black people?
seconds. 60
No,
seconds.
Okay, can we
no.
allow one
You're gonna
another
have
to
to
say
mute. You're gonna have
something?
to mute the monkeys because they don't know how. They don't know how to shut their damn mouth.
We don't know how to worship. We don't, yeah, you're right.
Can we be respectful, please? Please
Hey,
stop.
we are
That's
always
interrupt.
respectful. It's your family that's not.
You know what? Everything that I'm asking to be done is not happening here. So it's basically like everybody's saying, fuck me. We have people speaking here. Can y'all not do the voice changers? Because that means they will have to talk extra longer because we don't understand them. Okay? Can we please be respectful? You don't have to agree with one another. You don't. But allow them to say what they have to say, land a plane, and then you can go ahead and speak. Go
Uh,
ahead.
like I said, he can believe what he want to believe. I don't have to push any narratives anymore. When y'all come up on these panels, y'all just want somebody to believe in nothing. You're not giving nobody no solution to salvation or nothing. You're just talking about whatever. There's a solution to death. You a man, you woke up one day, you saw people going to funerals. That's it. There's a reason why that
What?
funeral is here. That's a no, I'm saying there's a reason why funerals are here. There's a solution to that. Again, the two men that was just running their mouth ran off the panel like children. Number one and number eight. Like I said, believe in what you want to believe. Stop trying to now every if you notice, y'all just pay attention to it. They get real angry when you talk about Jesus. They could talk about Egyptology, they could talk about whatever they want to. You don't see people getting angry at that. But when somebody start talking about Jesus, they get very upset. They get aggravated as you just gotta peep it. And you will see that's a spirit going against the Christ. You could just see it. We could sit up here and talk about anything, Egyptology, Hinduism, any of that. They only get upset when you're talking about Christ and Christ's return because these men and boys are still dibbling and dabbling in their own sins, and they know when it comes to Christ, the sinless one, you're gonna be you finna get judged by this. You see what I'm saying? You're getting judged. That's why they act that way. All of this, oh, bitch, and all of this, bitch, nigga, and all of this, like the nigga monkey. Again, I didn't say nothing disrespect. See, this is what I'm talking about. Lord Jehovah was never disrespecting nobody on Bigo. It's always when these cats come up here and disrespect me, then I spaz out on them. I ain't even been spazzing out on them because I'm getting ready to prove to their kids, forget about them, that this process of a 40-day fast that Jesus, myself, and Moses went through. Deuteronomy 9 and 9, he was on that mount, no water, no food, 40 days, 40 nights. Just like I said, this process is real.
Okay.
So that's what we prove. That's what we finna be out here proving. You see what I'm saying? Like they want to fight it so bad, but show us another salvation and other than Christ. You go against Christ so much because Osiris ain't got no salvation. We talking about Egyptology. Well, where's the salvation of death? Where's the redemption of death in Egyptology?
Okay.
Where's the redemption through Hinduism? It's none. You can go through all of these religions, all of these mythologies. It is only one salvation, one solution for death, and it goes right back to the Bible.
Okay, yes, there's evil granny just came. Yes, if you still here. We're gonna go to Uncle Eddie, then we're gonna go to number one. Go ahead,
That's not
brother.
years.
Oh,
Box
that's not
five.
his. Oh, I'm sorry.
Box
I didn't.
five.
Yeah, that's a troll.
Box
Go ahead.
five. When Jesus come back, then tell us. Because he's supposed to then come back. Two, Jesus couldn't even save himself.
When Jesus come
Three,
back, ain't nobody gonna have to tell
the
you
people
nothing,
that
bro.
Jesus walked with didn't even help him.
Jesus didn't try to save
And number
himself. It
Okay,
wasn't
four,
y'all.
written. It
Let's
wasn't. It
I'm
okay.
wasn't
talking right
written for
now.
nobody
See,
to help him.
Come
why
on,
y'all look
y'all.
at this? I get it.
Okay, let's be respectful. Let's allow him to finish. Again, you don't have to agree with him, but you can rebuttal afterwards. Go ahead, Uncle Eddie.
Number one. When Jesus come back, tell us. And you probably won't be able to talk if he
He
had to come
already
back.
said that.
Number two. See, look
Yes,
at
he has.
You
dude.
was
I
He
in.
like
You
has.
was
this.
in for it.
They ain't gonna let me talk.
Okay, so I
I,
guess this is how we're gonna have to do it. Go
and
ahead.
last thing, we've been going through a lot of shit. And who helped us get through it? All of us together working as one, we got through it. So that you know who God is all of us working together as one. That energy. And for you, dummy, Jesus' little brother talking about it's a plant. Plant is living things, just like us. We're the same as plants. The same thing, stupid. So for that little shit you said, just
Okay,
prove that you're dumb
Uncle
as
Eddie,
shit.
let's try to
Plants are
be
living things, you retard.
respectful. We're gonna try to be respectful without the name calling, okay, bro?
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
was talking to Jesus' little brother. My bad.
okay. Are you done?
Oh yeah, so the land of plane, yeah. So yeah, we got to stick together. We're the only people that's gonna get this shit done and help each other. Jesus ain't come back when we were slaves. Jesus ain't come back when we was dealing with segregation. Jesus ain't come back none of these days. He ain't. Sorry. And if he did come back, we don't even know what he looked like. There's no pictures out there. So you stupid motherfuckers can keep waiting on Jesus, and you ain't gonna get nowhere. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Devine. I'm gonna go to my brothers and sisters, and I'm gonna tell them, yo, we need to stick together to get shit done. I'm not waiting on no Jesus. So therefore, for you, God, number five and number seven, y'all keep waiting on Jesus. The plane has landed. You guys can get off. We're in Jamaica now. It's time to smoke. My bad.
Okay. Go ahead, number one.
Hey, you know what? Guess what though? So all this fuss and rigmarole going around to who got proof for what, right? Everybody just doing like these hypothetical guesses that we got from people we don't even know where this shit came from. Let's stop doing that. But at the end of the day, we really wanted to get down to the bottom of that. How about if we can play this narrative that Jesus is actually coming back? Can we play a different timeline in this book where the fallen angels actually came back, right? And they had sex with the daughters of men. What about that being happening right now? Where the fallen angels is coming back right now into this day and time and era and having sex with the daughters of men right now, creating giants right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like we big like that right now though. But we looking at these books, it's too physical and literal instead of metaphoric and getting the principles that was actually really left here for us. You know what I'm saying? We taking these books and overriding the timelines that this stuff don't even make sense. It don't add up. But if you do want to compare it to something, why not compare it to a statue? Why not compare it to some limestone? Some shit that you can actually date. You get what I'm saying? Some shit that actually have validity, tangible, evidence. Because other than that, all your hearsay, he say, she say is just non-evident things that we just assuming and accumulating from all kind of places and putting them in one thing and acting like that's it. You know, I don't feel like that's fair to yourself, and I definitely don't feel like it's fair to other people, especially wouldn't be fair to your God if it really existed. I don't think that it'll be fair to your God, right? But we ain't gonna go that far. We just gonna say, come with some evidence, because I got evidence that the the giants probably really existed, that they probably still here on this earth right now as we live, that we're living in a space in this earth right now that we don't understand, that beyond the ice wall is more shit going on. We just don't eliminate this shit. We don't eliminate the reality. You know what I'm saying? And just keep on doing fairy tales and Santa Clauses and shit like that, though. But if y'all want some real proof, we can do the proof for proof. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, we have Jesus little bro next. Okay, come on, Mackie.
Man, did you
Ready?
hear this nigga in number one just say assumulating? See, when you start making those words and shit, bro, you shouldn't even get up on no panel with three, four, 500 people up on it like that, man. You just made up a whole word, and you like the dumb nigga off of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You like the stupid nigga off of good times, my nigga. You just saying some shit, and I'm looking at what you saying. First, you said assimilating. That threw me off. Then you talk about carbon dating some crystals or some shit like that. Carbon dating is a theory. You can't carbon date nothing back to your birthday, back to one exact date. It's always assuming an assumption or a guesstimation. You know what I mean? Then we have this faggot in number nine that wanna get us to tell him when Jesus come. When the word of God says that when he come, every knee gonna bow. You will know that it's Jesus because you ain't even gonna want to bow down, and you gonna get your punk ass down on your knees like you do to suck dick. You know what I'm saying? You always come around here with questions, but that's not a solution. You ask why he didn't get down. Why would Jesus Christ get down off the cross when he was born to die on the cross? This man knew his destination before he left heaven. So why the fuck would he get down? That was the same thing that the devil told Jesus when he went out in the wilderness and went on his 40-day fast. Oh, if you Jesus, then you could just turn in rocks into bread. Oh, if you Jesus, if you hungry and you feel bad, just throw yourself off of that mountain and the angels will lift you up. This has always been the thing of Satan to disprove or prove God. Ain't nobody got to prove or disprove nothing to you because you already made your choice. You don't believe in God. Stop trying to take away the will or the process of somebody else that want to believe in God because you still haven't proven that there is no God. See, whether you don't believe in God or you do believe in God, it comes from belief. And belief is not a fact. You can't prove a belief. That's why it's not a fact. You can't prove a theory. That's why it's not a law. So you can keep coming up with all these dumbass questions that you want to ask that everybody know it ain't no answer to. Or you could just stay in your faith and say it ain't no God and wait to see if your soul is burning. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got to argue, bro. Either you're going to be right that there is no God, and when you die, you going into a black ass hole and it ain't nothing else to experience. Or it is a God, and when you die, somebody in trouble. I'm done.
Okay, okay. So I will follow the hands. We had Eddie next, then we got
Ain't
Jehovah,
nobody
and then
said
we
nothing
got
about no
Devin.
Bible neither, bro. I ain't said nothing about no Bible.
So I will follow the hands, y'all.
Bruh. You so let's get to the facts. Jesus little brother or whatever the fuck your name is. You just said you're a believer, right? You could unmute him. You said you're a believer, right? See, y'all are believers. Let's get to the facts. Y'all believe in Jesus. Y'all never seen him. There's no pictures of him, nothing. And that's not even his fucking name. That's not even his fucking name. You guys are fucking idiots. That's what I'm gonna say. You guys are fucking idiots. That's not even his fucking name. You keep saying Jesus. I don't even know who this Jesus guy is. Like, who is this? The letter J wasn't even back then. If you could point back in history when you could find a letter J, then you got me shutting up. But there's no letter J's back then. There's none of that shit. So the shit you saying, it sounds slow, bro. And then you call yourself Jesus' little brother. Jesus is not your fucking family. Like, that's not your brother or nothing. If anything, let's speak facts. Later down in history, we got raped, and it made of multiple different people, Puerto Ricans, all type of. So you're nowhere near Jesus' little brother. You're not even part of that bloodline. You're not. So take that name, erase it. And by the way, you calling me a faggot? Jesus was a faggot to me. A nigga who hung around men 24/7 and ain't had no women with the 12 disciples. Like, that's gay to me. You ain't have not one woman with you. That's gay. A nigga that picked out fish. Like, come on now. Never once got no pussy. That's gay to me. Shit, his mom might have been gay too, cause she ain't had no woman. She ain't had no man or nothing. She had a. You feel me? Fucking fuck out of here. Jesus was gay. That's if we want to get to the fact he was gay, just like you with your gay ass voice. The host need to throw one of them voice changers on your ass. That gay ass voice, Jesus, little brother. You sound gay. Fuck is you talking
Okay.
about?
Okay, again,
Root
I
call
will
looking
follow
ass.
the hand. We had Jehovah next. I will follow the hands, and then from Jehovah, we have number one.
Yeah,
And
I
let
was
me scroll up and see who is next.
Again, Eddie, Jesus was around women. There was a woman washing his feet. There were women who saw him rise, as saw his glorified body. So again, number one says something about what's been proven and what can prove. Again, by you looking up the giants and saying they were real, okay, that's cool. But see, you somebody who runs from the word of God as well. All I'm gonna tell you, brothers, is this: if you haven't been through a proper baptism and a 40-day fast, you're gonna think that this is spookism or this isn't real. You have to go through the process that Jesus told you to go through to get the Holy Ghost fire baptism, and you'll see that this world you've been living in is a simulation. Simulation. I call it simulation because this started because of sin. This matrix, this the way it's designed now. Christ is returning. You could play on Bigo all day. Jehovah, the Comforter, has proven already in December 2021 with science at the federal level that Jesus is coming back. He's coming back in this generation. The That's it. So you're gonna see it's not just me talking or um people keep talking. You're gonna see things happen like one world government. You're gonna see the Antichrist show up. So y'all won't be on Bigo running your mouths when this stuff start popping off. Again, Iran finna bomb Iraq, Israel. This is biblical. Russia, Magog, rumors of wars and rumors of wars. You're living in the end times of the Bible right now. None of y'all men speak on it that's trying to disprove the Bible, but the Bible is playing itself out and coming to pass right before your eyes, and y'all can't see it. So again, get baptized, go through that 40-40. Do it as a science experiment. But just know Christ is going to show up and manifest before you. John 14:21. You can make Jesus Christ manifest before you.
Okay. So, like I said, I will follow the hands. We have number one next, and then we're gonna go to wildlife after that. Thanks for that,
Hey
Jehovah.
y'all, let me tell y'all one thing though. Everything that we is reading, we is accepting from somebody else. So if a brother telling me that I'm talking too fast or I'm making my own words up, I can define a simulation. Because basically, if you even saying I haven't did a 40-40, come on man, I fasted for more than 40 days before, and I did it on their own ritual of my own, which is my own spirit ritual. A spiritual is ain't nothing but a spirit ritual. It's a practice of something, and that's really what it is. And we're just practicing spiritualism. You get what I'm saying? So spirituality is what we're practicing. So it's a spirit ritual. So and then if we want to say, oh, I sound dumb because I'm talking so fast that I came up and made a word. That's what it is. I made a word. God shit. Fuck is you talking about? That's what they did to you. The fuck is you reading? Indo-European ass niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't you reading English? Ain't that Indo-European English? Come on, man. You ain't finna play etymology with me. But a simulation is a simulation that's made by your assumptions. Easy. I just made it a word. Are you smart enough to do that? No, you dumb. That's why you sitting there following some book that they proven to you. These white folks told your dumb ass. We gave you all this shit. We told your dumb ass. You niggas still on it? You niggas still don't let after they done told you and proved to you and came out more white people. It didn't even take black people to do it. Caucasians, their ancestors did it. Their descendants told you that it happened. And you still running. So you talking about I'm running, you running. I ain't running from none of that. We can talk about all the Bible work, all the Bible talk, all we want to. But I can ask Bible people some questions and they won't answer them. Like who is the women from the city of Nod again? If Adam and Eve were the first people in history, then they had three sons, and when one of their sons left from killing his brother, he went and found some people that was in the middle of nowhere from the city of Nod. What is these people? Come on, man. The sub-Negroid race. Niggas want to believe anything that the enemy, that the oppressor tell them, man. Let's talk facts. Let's not play with that. We can have the discussions. We ain't got to argue. We ain't got to disrespect each other. We ain't got to do that. We can do it like men. But y'all not ready for that. I'm ready whenever y'all ready. It ain't got to be nothing but a Q&A. It ain't got to be you thinking that you can answer. Don't answer me without your book. Don't answer without the book. I'm telling you, none of that stuff in the book is real. I'm telling you, they only made that book 300 years ago. Jesus didn't die 2,020 years ago. None of that happened. You understand what I'm saying? All this is proven now. Why are y'all still on that? Why are y'all still teaching y'all people this? Why are y'all doing this to y'all self and y'all people? After they done came out and told y'all. They can come out and tell y'all right now, hey y'all, we made that through the Vatican, man. We lied. Y'all, what y'all gonna do? World War III. After we get done fighting, what y'all gonna do? Y'all think y'all ain't gonna have to pick a side? Y'all niggas playing when they come out and tell y'all God ain't real. Y'all niggas still want to go looking for some other ways to justify it. The enemy told you. The man that made it told you. You still ain't gonna take it. You saw. You ain't gonna fight. You ain't scared. Black people that's claiming this shit is scared to fight for themselves. That's why they trying to run to some books. Don't run to some books. Come go get a weapon. Come out here and fight the enemy. All right, that's all I really want to say.
Okay. Like I said, I will follow the hands. After Jesus, little bro, I will free the panel because I have to do something very important. Okay, go ahead, Wildlife.
Brother, I appreciate your knowledge. There needs to be a lot more brother that speak like you. I had a lot of things to say, but you literally just said everything that I wanted to say. The fight is not in the book. That's where the fight ends. Put the book to the side. Before the book, we were rulers. After the book, we are oppressed and we're suppressed and we're not in control of ourselves. Literally, we're brain fucked. So I agree with you, number one. You're right. A lot of people need to wake up and accept the facts because if the person that wrote it told you this is not what you're trying to do, this is just a collection of what we were going through. Like, I'm not forcing you to join a religion. I was just trying to help you understand in these times, this is what we were experiencing. You don't have to believe in the nonsense because this is just a book. There's a lot of fiction and there's a lot of facts, but it's still a book that man made, that man wrote. And man loves to control. Man likes to control woman. Man likes to control animal. Man likes to control the weather. The weather, bro. Like, why are you trying to control the weather? You don't control everything else, but now you're trying to control shit that people used to say God control. But you're the. I digress. I digress.
Okay, we're gonna go to Jesus, little bro. Then I'm gonna free the panel, y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad you decided to digress because you said that bruh had already said everything that you needed to say, and then you continued to ride his pelvic area. I'll put it like that. Now back to number one. The word assimilating, it doesn't exist. See, we speak English because we're in America. You know, when you went to school from kindergarten to the 12th grade, you should have learned how to speak English. But since you don't work on a real job site where you are required to speak the King's English, you decided to make up some shit. Now that you sound stupid as fuck, you want to say that, oh, I'm God and I can just make up words. That's not how that go, little brother Almighty. Then you said a book that was from 300 years ago. Obviously, you haven't read or you don't know how to do math. You see, 2022 minus 1611 leaves a remainder of 411. So that means that that King James Bible is actually 411 years old. That's why I really don't, fuck with it. But since you believe everything in the Western world, you think that's the only Bible, then you can follow him. And you could think that the white man created religion and he want to be in power, which he do want to be in power, but that has nothing to do with the word of God. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave you the uncircumcised Philistines in the wake of my dust. You know what I'm saying? Because my pearl shouldn't be casted on you swine. So I'm going to leave it at that. You can unmute these dummies. They'll never learn.
Okay, y'all. I need like 5 minutes. Okay.
So it's like when I'm out there really planting shit, I don't mind doing
Hey
it.
y'all, look. Hey y'all, look. This what I'm saying. Back in the day, hey y'all, check this out.
But
Back in the
not just
day, it
making
used to.
people like
Hold
it's
on,
weird.
hold on, hold on. Hey, mute yourself, bro. Number two. Listen, back in the day, just like how we watching movies nowadays, we watch movies and YouTube and
Nowadays,
TikTok.
fair
Listen,
nowadays,
once we watch movies nowadays, it's no
fair
different in that was
nowadays.
their niggas. And back in the day,
This
that was
nigga
they
just making
nowadays.
a
That was they.
word. There you go. That's
Hey,
better. Back in the day.
back in the day, that was they
When
movies,
I
my
was
nigga.
young, I'm
Just cause
not
you
a
watch
kid
it, just cause you watch a
anymore.
movie,
But some
just cause you
days
watch
I
a movie
sit and
about
wish
it,
I
this
was
nigga's a
a kid
bitch.
again.
You was a bitch.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Hey, what is our
This nigga's a
unorthodox
fag, bro. You
Christianity?
gotta be a
What is that?
bitch,
Sharif,
my
don't
nigga.
get
You gotta
mad.
be a
Sharif
bitch.
just don't want to hear that shit. Sharif,
Man,
What
you
is
gotta be a
unorthodox
bitch.
he's mad. He's
Christianity?
angry. He's very angry. He's wroth right now.
Can
Nah, bro, you
somebody
just gotta
explain
be
that
a
to me,
bitch.
please?
Back in the day when
You
I
gotta
was
be a
young, I'm
bitch.
not a
Hey,
kid
to
anymore. But
do that,
someday I
hey,
sit and wish I
for
was
your
a kid
character, for
again.
you to be
Hey,
happy with
Fair
your
hey,
now,
character being
fair
like that, you gotta be a
nowadays,
bitch.
fair
For you to
nowadays.
be happy
I
with
just
your
want you
character
to
being like
fair
that, you gotta be a bitch.
nowadays. Is it like now and later?
can
Nowadays?
With you,
Spell it for me,
can
with you being
somebody
Sharif.
happy to
explain
be,
to
Back
me
in
with
what
the
you
is
being
day when
happy
I
for your
was young,
unorthodox
character
I'm
to be
not a
like
kid
that, you
Christianity?
gotta be a
anymore.
whole
But some
bitch.
days I sit and
You
wish I was
understand?
a kid again.
Fag ass nigga, you gotta be a
Back in
bitch
the
for that.
day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Hey, brother, what is
Hey, for a
unorthodox
nigga,
Christian? What is that?
for a man to act like
Nowadays,
that, Joe, he gotta be a hoe ass nigga. In real life, he gotta be a hoe ass nigga. For a
nowadays,
man to act like that in front of
nowadays,
people, he gotta be a hoe. Gotta be a hoe.
now and
Anybody running
later.
from the Bible is a hoe.
Gotta
The
be
Back
a
in
Lord,
the
hoe.
Lord,
day
Gotta be a
when
hoe
I
ass
was
Lord,
young,
nigga.
I'm not a kid
anybody
anymore. But
running from
some
the
days
Bible is
I
a
sit
hoe.
and wish I was a kid
Anybody.
again.
Well,
And I'll tell
Cause
you
I ain't
Nowadays,
niggas,
running.
I'll tell you
Hey, I
niggas
ain't
that to
running from
your
no
I
face.
just
Bible,
want
my nigga.
somebody
I ain't
to
running from.
spell
Come tell me
nowadays
to my
for me.
face, then, nigga. What is wrong with you niggas? You niggas ain't on none of that
I'm
shit.
not a kid
Nigga, I'm in
anymore.
Georgia, nigga. I'm in Georgia, nigga.
Nowadays, when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia right now, nigga.
Say a
Pull up.
nowadays. You could do that. Say a nowadays.
What is
This
wrong
nigga
with these
said
niggas?
nowadays.
Stop calling that shit out, my nigga.
And
Stick to the knowledge,
nowadays.
bitch ass nigga. Hey, stick to the knowledge, bitch ass nigga. Stick to the
And
knowledge, bitch ass
nowadays.
nigga. You acting like a woman, bitch ass nigga. You acting like a woman, bitch ass nigga.
Say a nowadays. That's what I want to know.
You niggas act like females, bitch ass niggas. You
My
niggas
nigga
act
said
like females, man.
nowadays.
You niggas can't even
Nowadays.
stick to knowledge, man. You niggas can't even stick to the knowledge, man. Niggas is
Nowadays.
bitches, man.
This a
Alright, bitch ass
simulation. This
nigga.
nigga said this a simulation. This nigga don't say at least a million words.
Alright, bitch ass nigga. You crazy as a motherfucker, man. I got
Assimilating.
footage of
You're
me standing there.
assimilating. You're assimilating. He's definitely angry right now. Sound like the devil. I need to hear you, bro. Back in the days when
I got
I was
footage of
young, I'm not a
it.
kid.
I got footage of it. I wasn't scared of none of them niggas. I got footage of it. I got footage. I got footage of little old me walking up on
I got an assumption. This nigga be making up words. He Jesse Jackson, y'all. This nigga another Jesse Jackson. He gonna make up a word. What you said, say? So we can't hear you, say. Say. We can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you, say. Slow down,
Put
slow
your
down.
money up.
We ain't got no money. I hate when people say shit like that. Put your money up and
He ain't got no money. Yes, he crazy. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. That nigga said nowadays.
that nigga sound like he from the 1800s.
That shit was for little bruh.
Yeah,
That shit was for little bruh.
Nowadays.
The bitch ass nigga shit was for little bruh. Hey, Jesus, little bruh. That shit was for you. But Jehovah, whenever you wanna talk about it, bruh, I don't got no problem talking with
because
you.
you sounded like
Fuck all
Satan,
ass
bro.
nigga.
I ain't heard. Yeah,
You gotta catch
so
Jehovah
you
by
wanted a
himself.
voice changer, bro.
He'll talk to you by
But
himself. You
but
gotta catch him by himself.
I want a nigga to tell me how to spell nowadays. Nowadays. That nigga stupid
Weird
as
ass. Weird ass. But I don't wanna compare and contrast what me and you gonna do to the Hebrew Israelites separately. I'm just trying to talk to you about where, our differences on information. I don't give a fuck about the niggas.
Is it right for a group of people to
The thing is,
invade another group of people and then give them Bible and give them God and say,
exactly.
you have to do this? Is that
One
right?
They
man's
coming out of
God,
Is that
this is
right?
so
Is that
crazy.
right?
They coming out
one
of middle
man's
of the
God
history.
is
They
Where's your
coming out of
another
middle
warrior
history.
spirit?
man's devil.
Where's your warrior spirit? Where's
That's
your
not the beginning
outrage?
of history. That's not the
You have
beginning of
none.
history.
I
You a
just
coward,
asked
and
if
that's
it was right.
fine.
I just asked if it was right. I
No,
didn't
they
say
don't
anything about
care.
And
history. I
thus
didn't say
says the
anything
man
about
that ain't
anybody.
picked
Somebody's
no gun
favorite
up.
I
meal
just said,
is
is it
another
right
person's
for
worst
another
meal.
for another group of people to invade
They
the
don't,
helpless and
they don't
force
care.
God on them. Is that
They
right?
don't
That's
care.
all I ask. It's
They
simple.
don't
Listen,
care.
They
listen.
don't
Let
care.
me
You're
They don't
right. They
explain.
care,
don't
Let me
brother.
care.
explain to you. Let me explain something to you. That's not right. But see, you have to
That's
understand
fine.
something. Hold on. I just agreed with them, but you got to let me speak. They didn't explain God to them correctly. They used the Bible. They showed them the Bible. They didn't let them read the Bible. Again, remember, they were slaves. They couldn't read. You got killed if you knew how to read.
Not
The
true.
main reason that is true. The main
No, it's
reason
not.
why he he didn't.
Who taught you
Yeah,
that?
yes, it is, bro, bro.
Who
I'm
taught
talking to
you
number
that?
six. I'm talking to number
Stop
six.
over
The
talking them,
you
bro. Damn.
slave masters did not
Who
want their
taught you that?
slaves to Why is you listen. talking over the man, bro?
I
This
just
shit
want
My
to know
gay.
who taught you that.
Listen,
Oh,
listen,
It's
listen.
gay. You over
I
talking
know
this
what I'm
man,
talking
bro.
about. Slave
But some
masters
creepers
did not.
told you that. You think you know what you
No,
talking about?
no,
He's
no,
still
no.
talking over a man. He talking over a man. He's a
Yeah,
You
fucking
just
it's
little
he's
bro
a
want to
fucking
read. You say
monkey.
shit 10 times, man. You a
again.
bitch.
Listen. No, he got it. No, number eight. Now to shut his damn mouth. I already ran him off the panel once.
But you
Again.
don't need cheerleaders though. You got a cheerleader up in this motherfucker,
No,
bro.
no, 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 no.
He
I
mad
don't need
about it, right?
antagonize. I don't need antagonizers. That's what I don't
Man,
need, and that's what number eight
fuck
is
your
doing.
cheerleader. Fuck your
He's
cheerleader.
not a
Mad right
cheerleader.
now.
He just
He's
we having a
mad.
discussion. Number
Now we
six
just
asked the
fed up with
question.
y'all nonsense, and we
Put it
don't
like
want to
this.
hear it.
He's
Put it
crying
like this.
about it. So you gonna
Man, fuck
overtalk,
your
right? Okay,
cheerleader.
cool.
Yeah, I guess
Listen,
so.
cool. Overtalk the
Go
man.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Jehovah. Go ahead,
That's what
Jesus
your
God,
mama
Jehovah.
told you how to do.
Is it
Don't go ahead,
right to
Jehovah. Fuck
invade
all
a
that
Listen,
helpless
nonsense.
people
listen.
and then
Li-
force
I heard.
religion on them?
Hold on.
That
It's a
I
question.
already heard.
simple
Answer that
question.
question.
It's a
Hold on. I
simple
already.
question.
Listen,
See,
God
listen.
look
damn.
at
All
him. He's
right.
They're
Shut
sweating.
your
all
He's
damn
they're
sweating.
mouth.
all
He's
followers
Hold
of
sweating for
on.
the
Jesus, which
answer.
is the
Come on.
Roman
Number
He's
six.
sweating
Templars.
yellow
Yes,
for the
Hold
answer.
on.
they are a
Listen.
He's sweating.
demolition group that deals with enforcing the will upon
Let
Listen.
him
people.
Hey,
answer.
I'm
It.
talking.
Like
Hey,
a
I'm over
monkey.
talk. Listen. Forget about what number two talking about. Number six. You yelling at me, right? I'm giving you an example right now.
Give
If
us the
you
answer.
talking about listen, you talking about religion. I'm not talking religion, nigga. The Bible
You
never
never
tells
are.
you to be
Sound like it.
never again. Number eight.
Well,
They
that's your
don't even deal with
interpretation.
they don't even
That's
deal
your
with the religion of the
interpretation.
Again.
Bible.
Come back here
They,
and sit
they don't even
down.
deal with
This
the religion that the
A
Bible
simple
teaches.
question.
it
It's a
down.
yes or no. That's
I'm
wrong, or
telling you,
yes,
number
that's
six.
good.
Number
It's a
six.
simple question.
I'm
I'm
gonna beat the your white ass if you man in don't shut up. Slavery times made
Ain't
up
no
his own
motherfucking.
doctrine.
What's the
The white
religion of
man
the
in
Bible?
slavery.
Thank you, brother. It's a simple
The white.
question. The question is
Listen.
so simple. Is it
Listen.
right to
Listen.
invade the
Hold on.
helpless
Listen.
and
Listen.
force your beliefs on
Listen.
them?
Hey.
Listen, is it
You. Hey.
right
No.
to
I already
force
heard you.
your
They
Listen.
beliefs
I
think
on
heard
that
you.
is right,
people
bro,
that
Listen.
you
I heard.
because
invaded?
Listen.
they
Oh
have
Listen.
to
my
think
Listen.
that
God.
is right
Listen.
because it's all a part of God's
Oh my
plan.
God, bro.
You
Listen.
can't
Y'all
go
not
against
talking.
You're
really
just
Y'all
nothing.
like
not
the
talking
white
over
man.
me.
You're
Listen. Y'all
just
not
like the
talking
white
over
man.
me. Y'all not
Oh,
talking over
graham
me. I'm
cracker
finna say
ass
what I gotta
motherfucker. That's
say,
right.
and y'all
A
niggas keep
graham
That's
interrupting
cracker.
me.
the
I'm gonna call you.
ideology of
Listen.
God
I'm
that
gonna
they
keep.
follow,
Listen.
white
You
supremacy.
niggas. Listen. Your voices is not deep enough to overtalk
They
Lord
don't. They're
Jehovah.
not out
I'ma
here
talk to
promoting
you niggas
black
how I
power
want
and
to
unity.
until y'all shut the fuck up. Number
They're
six.
promoting white
Like I
supremacy.
told you, boy. Again. The Bible is real. Not
Is
what
your
the white
daughter
man
around you while you
told.
yelling
No,
like
no. Like the white
You can
man
yell all
taught you
day,
a
but you can't
doctrine.
come close,
I
brother.
can't hear
You
none
can
of you
now?
yell
bitch
Y'all be
all
ass
day.
talking about
niggas.
I'm yelling. No,
Now shut
he's
the fuck
yelling.
up.
He's
Now,
causing
yeah.
hypertension on himself.
I'm
He's
yelling on you
killing
niggas
himself
because
right now.
your voices is not deep enough. Now
You
what?
talking about deep, but he's really
Now
straining
what?
himself on a
You not no
microcellular level.
no.
He's straining himself.
And
Now
all for
what?
what? And all
It's
for
like
what?
imagine pouring cold
I'ma
water
talk
on
to you
yourself.
little
That's
ass
what he's
niggas
doing when
like
he's
kids,
straining himself.
since that's how you wanna
It's
act.
Some
literally called
ego, huh?
hypertension, and that's
Like
That
stress.
I
That's
cracker
said,
called
shit.
stress
the
or
white man in
dis-ease on the
slavery time
cells.
did not
That's
give the
that
black
cracker shit.
man the
The cracker
proper
behavior,
Even how
denomination,
he's
the
the
speaking,
yelling.
proper
if he do
God
that
to
Yeah,
for
survive.
a long enough time, he gonna
Uh,
lose his voice.
yeah, yeah.
again,
That's how
like
the
I
cracker
said,
talk. Just like
hey,
them.
again, I'm gonna keep over
Damn
talking
what
you
they
bitches
say.
until y'all shut
Exactly.
y'all damn
Yeah,
mouth.
that's why you can't
Again,
fuck
Stop
with it.
running
until
You
you
from
can't
the
ask yourself a
until
question.
you write
question.
a
The
book.
He
question
got a
is
Again,
demon, don't
is
he?
it
Evil
right
Granny.
I
for
told
a
no,
group of
now
He
you
can
want to
people?
no,
suck
no,
you,
you
Miss
can't
Amy
talk over
Granny.
me. You can't talk over me. You can't talk over me, nigga. Now what? You can't talk over me. Again,
Just
like
answer the
I
question.
said, the white man did not preach the gospel to you little
No.
ass niggas correctly. This is why he
Answer the
painted
question.
Jesus as a
Is
white
it
Answer the
man,
right
but he
question.
did not
for
take.
Answer the
He
another?
did
question.
not take.
Is it right
He
for
did not.
somebody to
Hey,
force their
hey,
belief
hey,
on other
hey! You not
people?
talking. You not talking until I'm
Answer the
done. You
question.
ain't none of you niggas
Is
Answer the
it
talking
question.
right
until I.
for
Ain't none
another
of you niggas
person to
talking until I'm
force
done.
his
And you
belief
not
or her
talking until
belief
I'm done.
on
You're
somebody
not
else?
talking until I'm done.
Answer the
You are
question.
not
Answer the
talking on this
question.
panel until
Answer the
I am done,
question.
nigga.
Answer the
Like I
question.
said, you
Answer the
boys,
question.
I will overtalk you
Answer the
niggas
All he
all
gonna
question.
day.
do is keep
You do
running.
not
Answer
All
the
he
want to
gonna
do
do
question.
is
this.
keep running.
Do you want
He's
to
Answer
gonna
keep
the
keep
doing this?
question.
running.
Do
That
you
boy
want to
Answer
gonna
keep
the
run
doing it?
question.
away.
Do you want to
Hey,
keep doing it?
Answer
Usain
the
Bolt.
Do you
question.
want to keep
Usain
doing it?
Bolt ass nigga.
Do you
Answer the
want to
Oh,
keep
question.
doing
Usain
it?
Bolt fast nigga.
Answer the
That's
Fastest man
what
question.
I
in the
thought.
world ass nigga.
Like I
Exactly.
Fastest
said,
man in the
the
world
white
ass nigga.
man
Can
gave
we
you
Answer the
do
full
Fastest man
one
in
question.
the
at a
world.
doctrine
time,
in
The
please?
white man
slavery.
gave you
You
belief.
gotta shut
He
the
didn't give me. He didn't give
tell him to
me.
shut
He
the
gave
fuck
you
up.
belief.
Cause
He
I'm
gave
not
you
Answer the
done
belief.
talking.
question.
The
I'm
white
getting
man
my
gave you
60
belief.
seconds so I
Why?
can leave this
Why is that
panel.
okay?
Answer
Why
the
is it
Again,
okay?
question.
you gonna
Why is
shut
it
your
okay
mouth and
for
I'ma
people to
answer the question.
invade other
Shut your
people and
mouth and
force
I'ma
Answer the
belief
answer
on
the
them?
question.
question. You
Why is that
can't
Answer the
okay?
overtalk me.
question.
You can't
Why is it
overtalk me.
okay?
Look
Why is
at
it
you
okay
squealing. You
to
squealing right
force
now.
your
You squealing,
beliefs
but you
on
can't
other
overtalk
people?
the real man.
I don't
You can't
understand that.
overtalk the real
That is
man.
so
He asked the
confusing to
question,
me.
but he's still running his damn dick suckers. Again, nigga,
Answer the
you asked the
question.
question
This
He's
and then you
running.
nigga
running your dick
stupid.
He's
suckers.
running.
Like I
He'll
said,
never answer that question. He
I
can't
just
answer that
did.
question.
The white man did
The
not
white
give you
man
the
has
proper
nothing to do with
Bible.
this. This has nothing to do with the white man. I'm asking you a
Okay, well, why you
question.
keep bringing up the white man?
I never
No,
brought
he's
up
not.
the white man. The
You
question
did.
You
is,
You
did,
talking
y'all
about
did
oh
slavery.
bring up
my
the
No,
God.
white
yes you
man,
did.
Listen,
bro.
listen.
No,
The
now
question
You
you
is
cut up.
this.
crazy,
Yes
bro.
you
Is it
did.
Now they
okay?
Yes
dick
you
Is it,
did.
traveling.
oh
Yes
They
my
you
dick
God.
did.
traveling now,
Yes you
Is
bro.
it
did.
okay
You
for a
finished.
group
Nobody
No,
of
done bring
no,
up the.
people
no, no,
to
no,
invade
no, no. You
and
brought up.
Answer
force
the
You
their
brought up
question.
beliefs on
American.
people? You cannot, they're running, they're running, they're running.
You
That's what
brought
the
up
Answer the
believers
question.
do.
American
The
slavery.
believers
Somebody we
You
run.
brought
brought
up
up
the white
The
man.
American
believers run.
No,
slavery.
we
You know
didn't.
why the
You
believers run?
brought up
Because logics.
American slavery.
They
You
Oh
scared.
brought up
God.
American
I ain't
slavery.
never brought up
They
American
Again,
slavery.
scared.
I ain't never
yes,
They
you
brought up
Yes, you
did.
American
scared.
did, bro.
slavery.
Now
No,
you
I
Shut your
didn't.
lying,
damn
No,
bro.
mouth.
he didn't
No,
bring up
This nigga
slavery.
Yeah,
lying,
now
He
you
bro.
didn't do
lying.
none of
hey,
that.
what
All right,
was
yeah,
my
you
Now he
lying.
question?
Answer the
What
lying,
was
bro.
my
question.
He's a
Now
question?
he
liar.
What was
lying,
my
bro.
It's no
question?
Now
more
he
What
talking.
was my
lying,
He a
bro.
question?
liar.
Answer the
He's a
What
liar.
was
question.
It
my
is
He's a
question?
almost
liar.
What was my
talking. This
Answer the
nigga
question?
is a
question.
liar.
What was my
He a
Answer the
liar.
question?
question.
It's
It's
a
no
need.
more
It shouldn't
talking.
Again,
even be
Answer the
no more
question.
talking. This nigga is a
they can't
liar,
Answer
bro.
the
listen. They
question.
cannot answer
Yeah,
the question because they're white.
Answer the
I just
question.
did. I just
Exactly.
did.
They're a
I just
White
He
white
did.
just
people.
We
said he
done.
just said something about the
Negro
slavery. Then he said he
peas.
wasn't
That's what
talking
they
about
are.
nobody,
Y'all are
no
white.
white
Y'all got
people.
that white thinking.
That
Because
shit
I don't
crazy.
He
understand.
can
I don't
answer a
see how is
question.
that okay. I don't see
That
how is
shit
it okay to
crazy,
That's
bro.
right.
invade
It's not
another
okay.
nation and force your beliefs on them. I don't
That
It's not
shit
understand.
even
crazy,
How is
bro.
that
normal.
okay? How is
It's
that
not even
normal?
Listen,
natural for
Look, he
black
How is
people
that
to
mad.
think like
normal?
white people and for them to
How is
act
He
it
like
big
white
how is
angry.
it
people.
okay? How is it
Not even
okay to
natural.
force your beliefs on somebody else? I'm so confused.
again,
And
now
he
I'm
can't
finna
even
answer your
answer.
question. Hold on, I'm finna
Good.
answer it. You ready? Hold on. It's a woman here. She heard you ask the question. Now you're finna get the answer. You're talking about American slavery.
No, I'm
He's
The
not.
not.
white.
I'm asking a
Yes, you
question.
are. Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are,
I'm
bro.
asking a question. I'm
Yes,
That's
you
asking
the
a
are. But you're
Okay.
question.
talking
question.
about
Answer
American
the
Brother,
slavery, though,
brother,
question.
you
bro.
want me to tell you? You want me to tell
You're
you what I'm?
talking about
What I'm?
American
Okay, let me
slavery,
break
bro.
it down. Let me break it down. So in Jamaica, there were the
This
Arawak
nigga said it's
Indians.
Jamaican.
Listen,
And
listen. In Jamaica, there were the Arawak Indians. These people
This
came
nigga.
and killed them, took all
This
of their
nigga said
evidence, all of whatever
in
evidence
Jamaican.
of them living, they took it. Luckily, there's a
In
little bit of
Jamaican.
evidence that
I don't
prove
know what that nigga
that
talking
the
about.
Arawak Indian
Okay.
was real.
Okay.
Okay, and then
This shit
they
crazy.
force their belief on the island people that lives in Jamaica. So now these Arawak Indians
What is
don't
he
have a
talking about?
chance to think for
Like,
themselves.
If you
My
listen,
point is, I'm not talking about American slavery. I'm
you
talking about
you
reality.
was
Is
talking
it
about
okay
American
for a
slavery because
group
we
of
don't even
people,
live in these places that you talking
to
about, bro.
go? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
We don't
about
even live
reality.
in these
Is it
places
Okay.
okay
that
to
you talking
Okay.
invade?
about,
Okay.
bro.
Oh my
Listen.
God. Is it okay to
We don't
Okay.
live
invade
in those
another
Okay.
places,
Check
bro.
place
this out.
and force your
Okay.
belief on
Check
We
this
them?
don't
out.
live in
Is it
Okay.
those
okay to
places,
Listen.
force your...
bro.
I
We're not
no,
talking about that. We're talking about
I got him.
facts.
Number 6.
It's not
Number okay.
okay.
Number
It's not
6. Number
okay. It's not
okay.
okay to
Hold on.
force your beliefs
Listen.
on me.
okay?
Listen.
It's not
Okay,
okay.
Okay,
Your
that's
belief,
Look,
right.
he
it's your
crying
belief.
That's
about it.
right.
He gonna
listen.
yell about it. He's a
You can
I
girl.
have
That's
your
already
his
I will
belief.
point.
never
listen.
force my beliefs
He's
on
a
That's
you.
right.
I
crybaby.
will never force my beliefs on you
Listen. Okay.
because my beliefs are not facts.
Okay.
So I can't force my
Okay,
Okay.
so
beliefs
That all
on
right.
you.
why
That's
are you
fine.
yelling
You
then,
going
bro? Why are you
All
yelling
right.
then?
Yeah, you got to.
because
No, he.
Why are you
because y'all
yelling? You trying
talking
to
and not
force? You
giving me a
trying to
chance
force
to
it? You
talk.
trying to
No, you
force it?
ask.
You
No,
Y'all
trying
you
y'all
to
not
ask
force
even
the
it?
giving me a
question.
chance
You
to
You
ask the
trying
Because
to
talk.
you
force
question.
yell
So
it?
at
I.
Y'all
You
children.
not
trying
giving
to
me a
force
You
it?
chance to
ask the
talk.
You
question.
trying to
You
You ask
force
yell
the
at
it?
children.
question.
You trying
You
to
ask
force
the
it, bro?
question.
I didn't ask no
Yes, you
Talk
did.
to
question.
You
Is
adults.
it
trying to force
okay?
it,
You
bro?
Hold
yell at
Stop
on.
forcing
Okay,
it.
so it's okay
Stop
then.
forcing
So it's
it.
Look. He
okay.
Stop
just
forcing
So
lied
it.
and
it's
said he
okay.
didn't ask no question.
Right,
The question was
exactly.
a yes or no
And guess
question,
what?
bro.
You got the. And
The question was
I
a
know.
yes or
And
no
listen. And
Exactly.
question.
guess what? You interrupt.
It was a yes
This
or
is
no
All right.
crazy.
question. You did not answer
I
the
did.
question. You
You
I
never
said
answered the
projected.
no. I
question.
said.
You
Hold on.
projected.
Now
The
he
That's
question
Hold
all.
overtalking
you
you,
on.
so you
Hold on.
can't
rejected.
answer
Hold
You
the
on. Hold
question.
rejected.
on.
You
Hold
Thank
never
on.
you.
Okay.
You
will
All
be
right.
ran.
able
All
to
You
right. Hold on.
ran.
Hold on.
answer
You
Hold
the
on.
ran. You
question
Listen.
ran.
with
Is it
him.
okay?
I
Is
said.
it okay to force your
Stop.
beliefs
Okay.
on other
Listen.
people?
Listen. I said no.
This is
Simple yes or
I
crazy.
no.
said no. I did say
That
Good.
shit
no.
crazy.
That's
Okay,
All
all
right.
that
right. Now hold
matters.
on.
Thank you.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Shit
Now
Done.
crazy.
no, it's
Done.
not. Hold
Done.
on.
That's all
Hold
that
on.
matters.
Now hold
That's
on.
Shit
all that
crazy.
Okay.
matters. It's
All
done.
right. All
It's
right.
Damn.
Shut the
done.
fuck up. It's my
Why you
turn to
gotta
Shit
speak
have
now.
a
crazy.
why you
Again.
gotta have a
Now.
but? Why
No.
do
It
No.
you
No.
have
takes
No.
to
Shit
No.
have
No.
a
a
No. No.
crazy.
No.
but?
No. 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 I'm talking
This
now.
Why
shit
do you have to
crazy.
have a
No. No. I'm
but?
not
Let him
talking to
talk.
you no more.
Let him
I
have
don't
his
I
butt,
answered
understand.
your
bro. Let him
question.
have
No.
his butt.
Can't
Answer
even
no.
talk.
Let
Hold
him
on.
have
Can't
it.
Hold
even
on,
say
Mac. Hold
nothing.
on, Mac. Hold on, Mac. I already said no. So shut up.
Look
I'm
how
not
long
talking to
it
you no
took,
more. I'm
though.
talking to the
Remember
panel.
that.
Keep your fucking
But
mouth
why do
shut.
you have to have a but
No, I'm
though?
not talking to you.
Why you gotta
I'm
have a
not
but
talking
though?
to you. Shut the fuck up.
Who you
I
talking to
already
then?
answered that question. Now
Well,
I'm
let him
talking to the
talk, bro.
panel.
If he's saying that he's not talking to
Exactly.
you,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up. I already answered
Oh,
the bitch's
Shit
cheerleaders.
question in number
crazy,
I
six
man.
because
forgot.
he's
You riding that
confused.
man's, yeah,
Now we're
like you
done.
tell
This
other
shit
people.
crazy,
Like I
bro.
You
said,
can sit
You
down.
still
the
ain't let the
belief,
man talk,
the
bro.
Bible is not a belief. The Bible is factual prophecy that it come to pass. That's the difference between belief and Bible prophecy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
again, I'm done talking to number six. We're talking about Bible facts. These women
yeah.
and men are under curses still to
Bible
this day
facts.
that the Bible
This man can't
aligned
stop
out.
talking for
The
2 minutes.
Bible put it out there.
Unconscious,
The
conscious
This
Bible,
shit
community.
the
crazy.
Bible put it out there like Evil
Yes,
Granny.
crazy.
She's under multiple
You're talking
curses
about the
because of the
Bible. It's
Bible,
facts. That
not
is
because
crazy.
of any other
This
book.
man like a woman.
And
No, your
you
perception
know
of
I'm
me
gonna
is
mess
a
with you.
reflection
You
of
You
know I'm gonna
acting,
mess
you
yourself.
with you.
acting like you
You the
acting like a
woman.
woman, bro. You can't
So it's
even
not
stop
You the
okay.
talking, bro.
So
woman.
This
it's
what
not
women do.
okay. So it's not
That's
okay
what
to
women
force your
do, bro.
beliefs on people. Thank you. I appreciate that, bruh. I appreciate that. At
I'm
least,
just letting
you
you
know what
know
I mean?
belief and Bible facts is
I
two different
appreciate
things.
you saying, I appreciate what
Yeah,
you
that's
saying is
crazy.
it's not okay to force your beliefs on people. It's not okay to invade helpless people and brain fuck them.
That's right.
It's not okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
But
that,
you
bro.
Exactly.
you ain't talking
That I
about us.
appreciate
Remember,
that.
Right.
you said you weren't talking about the white folks. You was talking about the Indians and somebody
I
from
didn't
another
say any
plane.
of that.
That's what
You
you
gave me
I'm
an
said,
talking
bro.
about the
example.
facts. I'm
You
talking
did,
about
bro.
facts.
No,
I'm
but
just
you
talking
ain't
about
talking
facts.
about us though.
All
You
I'm
said
talking
you
about
ain't
is
That
talking
was
facts.
about
an
the white
All
folks.
example.
I'm talking
Remember?
about is facts.
Remember, you
It
said you
doesn't
weren't
have
talking
to.
about
It
the
doesn't
white
matter.
folks.
It doesn't
I
You
know it
matter.
ready?
don't
I'm
matter because
talking
you
about
backpedaling.
facts.
What are you doing?
I'm talking
You
about facts.
backpedaling.
Listen,
I'm talking about
What is
facts.
he
Backpedaling.
say?
we
Talk
know
about
what an
facts.
Yeah, you're
example is.
Facts.
backpedaling.
Ain't
Maybe
no
you don't.
He
backpedaling.
said
I'm
what?
talking
You
facts.
backpedal, bro.
I'm talking
You
facts.
did.
Okay, so why are you
No, he
checking?
don't
I'm
know
talking
what an
facts.
example is. It's okay,
You did.
man. It's
What are the
okay.
facts?
Put your stuff
You
on.
What are the
backpedal.
facts?
Okay.
That's the
The
fact.
facts
The
that
fact
a
is you
lot of
backpedal.
innocent people, a
That's
lot
the
of
fact, bro.
innocent
He did
innocent,
backpedal. You backpedal, brother.
innocent.
Right.
Because you was finna get
You
cut
ain't
with that. What did I
backpedal at
backpedal
all.
about?
You
That
took
shit
What are
crazy,
y'all
you
talking
took
bro.
all
about? What are
day to
y'all?
answer a simple
That
question.
shit crazy,
Oh my
bro.
Shut the
Because
fuck
God.
at
up.
first he said
That
he
ain't
wasn't
Oh
backpedal.
my
talking about the
God.
white folks over here. That's what he
That's
said.
what cowards do. Cowards running pack.
All right, all right.
That's
They
Look,
what he
running
said
pack.
at
look.
first.
Hey, listen, listen. Your God
You know what I
wrote
mean?
10 commandments.
This
Follow,
shit is
You're a
all
white
over the
God.
follow
place.
them. Make
You're a
sure,
He
white
can't
make
even
God.
sure.
stick to
Listen,
his
make
point.
sure you
He
follow.
can't stick to his
Make
own
make
point.
sure you
We
follow
need you to
your
stick to your
God's
point, bro.
You're
commandments.
white God's
Make sure
We
you
commandments.
need to
follow your
stick. We
You're
God's.
need
white
you to stick to
God's
your point,
commandments.
bro, and stop backpedaling,
Hey, make
okay?
sure. Hey, make
And stop
sure you
backpedaling.
follow
And
your
stop
God's
You're
backpedaling. And
white
stop
commandment.
backpedaling,
God's
bro.
10 commandments. Make sure
Backpedaling.
you follow
Stop
your white
backpedaling.
God.
He
You
just
make the
said
white
that we
man
weren't talking
proud.
about white people.
And you
He just
make him
said that,
more
right?
powerful than you every
Backpedaling.
fucking day of your
I
life.
ain't never talk about no color.
Backpedaling.
All I'm saying is, brothers,
Backpedaling.
make sure
In
you
God we
follow
trust
Backpedaling.
on the
He's
money
your
backpedaling.
with a
God's
cracker on the front
commandments.
Backpedaling.
of it.
Make sure you
Backpedaling.
follow
You don't
your
even care.
God's
Backpedaling.
commandments.
Backpedaling.
Your God is a white man.
You change your mind. It's okay. Women do that all the time, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. That's why you ain't got no heart to fight back.
You just said that you ain't have, you wasn't talking about the white people. Make up your
Just
mind, bro.
insults. Where's
Make
your
your mind up,
spirit?
bro. Make your
Listen, what
mind, make
you
your
in the,
mind up.
yeah,
We need you to make your
exactly.
mind up. Either
My
you are
mind
or you
is
aren't
made up.
talking about
And
white
I know a
people.
coward when I see a
All
coward.
right, and you
And
were
that's
talking about
cool.
white people or you're not, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck
You
ever.
backpedaling.
I wasn't
Now
even
you want to
talking.
call names. Now
Now
you want to call names because we called them in the
you just
lie.
lashing out at
Wow,
everybody. That's how hurt you
wow,
are. I understand.
wow.
I get
Backpedal,
it.
backpedaling.
You said that over and over
You
again.
understand?
I know your vocabulary bigger than that,
Hello.
nigga.
All right, can
You
we
at
be
home?
like, can we look? Can we have a real conversation and try to build, please, brothers? Please.
Oh, now you
I'm gonna bring.
now you pleasing.
No, because I got something I want to ask you. I got something I want to ask you. That's
Respect.
it. So if all these places was never invaded and forced to believe a belief, would the world be like this right now?
Hell no.
Would black people be like this right now?
Nope. We sure wouldn't. We would be
Black pe-
empowered. We'd
Gay
be
black
nigga.
people,
in our
Okay.
black pe-
pentagon.
Okay.
black. Hold on.
Okay.
No,
Thank
Black
you.
let me
people are
finish,
in this
Jehovah. I
predicament.
was
Oh,
talking.
my
And then
fault,
you
my
can
fault,
talk
my fault,
after
my
me.
fault, my fault.
Talk
Okay,
over.
but yeah, but you
Thank
were
you. Thank you,
interrupting
guys.
me ever since
If,
you
I
got up
like
here.
this
My
if,
fault.
conversation.
if though, if,
So,
if is not
nah,
a fact.
Thank you, guys.
we
If is
would
not a
be,
fact.
as I
You're
was
right.
saying,
You're absolutely right.
Here's the point, brother.
But
All
we're
we
just
gotta
trying to
do,
have a conversation,
here's
little
here's
Jesus.
the point, brother.
That's it. We're
Brother,
just having a
brother.
conversation, please.
Here's the point. Is if we can go back and learn what our ancestors did, we can do exactly what you're talking about. Just like we did before. We just have the wrong information. We have the wrong God, the wrong diet, the wrong holidays. We have the wrong worldview. So we just got to embrace the right worldview so we can tap into our
The
greatness.
one that you did, the one that you want us to believe. Okay, and what's that?
All right.
And
All
what
right. I
God is
got
that?
another question.
What God is that? You said we believe in
What
the wrong
what
God. What
Hold
God
what
on,
is
number
it?
six.
what
Hold
What
does
on, number
God?
six.
What
what
Six.
God? I
does
Hold
still want
on.
to know.
nah listen.
Number
What
six.
God?
Hold on.
All he
I
wanna
want to
do
know
is
what
fight.
God. I want to know
Hold
what
on.
What
God
does
though.
the
I'm
That's what I'm
asking
people
saying.
him. Six.
He
that
Hold
said that
on.
doesn't
we
have
he said that
civilization
we
believe
choosing
it?
the wrong
Does the
God. Which God
people
should we
that
choose?
doesn't
What
have
God should we
civilization
choose?
believe
What
in
God
God?
should we choose? What
Is
God should we
the
choose?
people that's living
What
right
God
now
should we
that's not
choose, bro? That's what
civilized?
I want to know.
What do they believe in,
What
brother?
God
Number
do we
six. They go.
choose, bro?
Number
Brother,
What
six.
these
God? What God?
uncivilized
What
people,
God, bro?
what do they
What
believe in?
God, bro? You said we
Everything
believe
they
in the wrong
arguing about
God. What
and
God do we
defending.
need to believe in then, bro?
What
What
God?
God? What
What do they
God, bro?
believe in?
What
Jesus God
God, bro?
or
What
the God
God?
that
What
y'all
God,
believe
bro?
in?
What God?
What
What
God
God,
do
bro?
these
What
people
God,
believe in?
bro? What God do we believe in? What God?
What's
Tell
wrong
us.
with this guy?
I don't know.
Tell
Is
us.
he
You
okay?
said we believe in the wrong God. You still ain't told us the right
He
God, though.
just
Tell us
said
the
he
right
don't know.
God.
He just said he don't know. He just said he don't
No, I
know.
never said
This is the
that. I
problem.
never said I
Oh,
didn't
And
know.
my
okay.
question
He didn't
is,
Listen,
know.
and my
I know
hold
he
question
on,
didn't
is,
number
know.
six.
the
I'm
I
next.
people
Number
know it.
that's
six. Number six.
He
I'm
uncivilized
didn't
next.
know.
I'm
right
Oh,
next.
now,
Number
okay. It's
six.
all good, bro.
I'm
He
next.
didn't
I'm
know.
trying
I
to ask
know
this
you
guy
just
a
He
asked. Hold
didn't
on. You
question.
know.
just
I'm trying
asked
to
the
He
ask this
didn't
question.
guy a
Hold
know.
on.
He
question.
didn't
Hold on.
know.
They
Hold on.
tricking. See how
I'm
they
next.
see
He
how they
didn't
Number
know.
eight.
tricking?
Hold on.
Geeking and sneaking.
I'm just trying to figure
Bro.
out what does these
Shit.
people
Hold on.
believe
Hold
He
in.
on.
couldn't
Hold
even
on.
believe.
Go
He couldn't
Google
tell
that,
us
I
bro.
what
wish
to
I
I'm
could
believe
answer
next.
in.
you.
Again.
He ain't
Number
tell us what
eight.
to believe
Go
in,
Google
bro.
Number
that.
eight. Number eight just said
Go
people
Google that.
are following the wrong God. What he doesn't
I
know is
sure
that
did.
our people was listen, but our people was enslaved for serving
Now
the wrong
before,
God.
okay,
No,
I'm
hold
talking
on.
about
I'm not
before
done. Hold on.
slavery.
I let you talk. I let
He
Now
you
that
can't
talk.
I
even.
am, I'm
Can't
not
even
you
say.
talking
Listen,
He
about
can't even say
slavery because
nothing.
that's all you can
Can't
remember.
even
listen.
say
No,
nothing. You just
You
said
haven't learned
see
slavery.
what
You
I'm
just
saying?
anything
said
See
yet.
what
that.
I'm saying?
You
See,
just
I
What
ain't
said
the
say
fuck
slavery.
nothing.
Now
ever.
he backpedaling. He said it was
Exactly.
the white man. That was
We
slavery,
Again,
used to do
bro.
the
You
same
backpedaling,
thing.
bro.
We used
again.
to do the
Like I
same
said,
thing.
no. I'm
You
Now
no.
here they go
backpedaling, bro.
again with
You
slavery.
You brought up
backpedaling,
What's
bro.
the
confusion.
point?
You brought up confusion,
You
so we
I
backpedaling,
destroyed
didn't
it.
bring
bro.
up nothing. You
You
did.
The
backpedaling,
Bible,
bro.
no,
You
the
It
Bible
backpedaling,
got
bro.
triggered
predicted
you when I said the
You
American. Hold on,
wrong
backpedaling,
God.
bro.
You niggas got
You backpedaling, bro.
No,
nah,
the Bible
You
predict. Hold on.
backpedaling, bro.
this how
Listen.
you
This is
defend
how
the crackers.
this is
You
how
This
backpedaling,
how
accurate the
you
bro.
God of the
defend them.
Bible is. This is how
God
You
accurate the
damn.
God of the
backpedaling, bro.
Bible is. Oh no. This is how accurate the God of the Bible is. Your American slavery was predicted
God
in
of the
in
Bible was
Exodus.
given
Hold
to
on.
you at the end of a
Listen.
whip. What the
That's
fuck
That
are
false.
you
wasn't
talking about?
That's
predicted.
false.
Slavery
Facts.
and
He's
war was
Facts.
backpedaling.
already being
Facts.
He's
raised on the
backpedaling.
planet.
I thought he wasn't
Deuteronomy.
talking
Facts.
about no white people. I
Facts.
thought about white.
Facts.
Um, you said that the God of the Bible is perfect and basically, never made mistakes, and he's the all knower. He's the Most High. But yet on Genesis, God regretted creating humankind. So if God created us and he regretted us, wouldn't that mean he's not perfect because he himself made a mistake? Just saying.
Again, no. You misquoted that. He regretted what mankind was doing after they sinned. He did make them perfect. So you have to go back to the Garden of Eden and see where sin came in, and after that, then women, children of daughters of men, were sleeping with fallen angels. That's why he said he regretted it, because women were giving birth to Nephilim. That's why. See, he did create us perfect in the Garden of Eden, but we messed up and we got banished from the garden and things like that. Anything after that is
Like
on
what?
mankind.
Things like what?
Hold on, I'm
Things
not
like
done.
what?
Hold on. Be quiet. I'm talking to her because you didn't want to. You didn't want me to. You didn't tell us what God to serve. So be quiet. Again,
All right.
as far as the Garden of Eden, we were
I
made
like talking
perfect.
to bitches. Them niggas be scared of niggas like
But
me.
This shit
War was
crazy.
on the pen. They ain't want to answer nothing.
This
He
this shit
friend.
crazy. You want to overtalk
bro,
people, bro? Stop overtalking people, bro.
yeah.
We ain't even
I already
talking to
cut
you
you,
right
number
now,
two.
bro.
You already got cut.
This shit
Again,
crazy.
You see,
anybody that
just
goes against
unmuted
the
the
Bible,
panel. The whole panel was
This
muted. I
shit,
ain't
bro.
know
This
it was
shit
on
is
mute.
crazy, bro. This shit
I'm just
crazy.
saying
This
you've
man don't
already
want to
been cut
talk
though.
I'm just
when we
saying I
talking
didn't know the
directly to
panel was
him.
muted.
But he want to overtalk him when he talking to somebody
Don't
else. But he's
matter. And
scared
all
to
you
go face
doing
to
is
face.
talking
Yeah,
every
face to
time
face.
somebody
You scared?
overtalks
You scared to
somebody.
go?
You're
You scared to
overtalking
go face to
everybody
face?
who
You
go by
scared to go
talking.
face to face? He's
Yeah,
crying.
Okay, can
That's
we
my
Cry,
get
baby.
point.
some order back?
Y'all want to talk to
Cry
these
right.
women who y'all.
Okay, can we get some order back? Please allow number 7 to finish what he have to say, and then you can go ahead.
I don't
go
see
ahead,
how
man.
number one got a whole mute to spew their rhetoric. First of all,
Yes,
God
she
didn't make
got
no
a
mistake.
mute. Okay. Now, if I must explain why she got a mute, because there's 7 men on the panel screaming. She's a woman. Her voice is low. She's been trying to speak for the whole 45 minutes I was on my call, and she was unable to. That's why I muted the panel, so she can speak, because she put her finger up and asked. That's why.
When
She
you
needs
get
to
through,
get
she
my
ain't
book.
got no low voice. She don't have no low voice at all.
Okay, but
She
she
spoke with her
raised her
titties when
hand
she
to
spoke.
speak.
But you know what? Let
I'll
me
be
say what
back.
I
I'll be
gotta
back.
say because I say what I meant. I don't understand why she got a mute when the men been
She
arguing
got a
30 minutes and we
mute
ain't got no
Ladies
mute.
first, man.
That
because she raised her hand and asked to speak. All of y'all were yelling. Nobody raised their hand, but she raised her hand. And if anybody raised their hand, I will respect them raising their hand and mute the panel so they can speak. That's how that went.
there go my hand. So can I talk without you interrupting me? Cause I'm talking at this bitch. I ain't talking at you. But if this little dumb ass bitch talking about God imperfection. See, I told you, Devine, whenever somebody come at God or Jesus, you coming at my family. So if you want to disrespect them, you disrespected me. Now God never made no mistakes. What happened was he made a perfect creation, and that perfect creation decided to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. God is not in control of you once He creates you. He's gonna ask you, He's gonna admonish you to do the right thing, but you still have a choice of whether to do the right thing or not. And that's just like I don't know if you a barren woman and you ain't never had no children before. But if you had children, we all know that we ask our little hard headed children to do some shit and they don't always do what we say. We know that as parents. So when you look back at what God told a man to do and what man actually did is two different things. So just like you be disappointed in your children when they do something that you asked them not to do, God was disappointed in his children when he asked them to do something and they didn't follow him. So stop trying to make God imperfect because we have some imperfect motherfuckers that want to do what they want to do. Stop it.
Okay,
If you want to
Mackie.
hate God by yourself.
Now you didn't have to call that woman no bitch. That she did.
Well,
She
she is
spoke.
a succubus. I'm only
Okay,
responsible for
but you didn't
loving my
have to
brother.
call you. You didn't have to call her a bitch. She
I'm
spoke
only
respect.
responsible for loving my. I'm only responsible for loving my brother. I
Okay,
don't have to love my enemy.
okay, but Mackie, she spoke respectfully. She didn't
It wasn't
disrespect
respectful
anyone.
because he called my father a liar. That's not respectful.
Okay, but that's her opinion. We don't
Well,
have
it's
to.
my opinion. It's my opinion that she's a fucking succubus bitch. That's my
Mackie,
opinion.
come on now.
I'm just saying, it's my opinion. You said she free to
Okay,
her
but at
opinion. I'm
this
free to mine,
point,
right?
you are making my panel biased. I've asked other people
Oh,
not
shit.
to disrespect you, but you're doing what I
I
asked them
know, I
not
know,
to.
I know about it. I know about it. Heard you when you said don't disrespect me. We've been disrespecting each other the whole time. That's why you just said that
Okay,
we've been arguing and you gave
but
her a
she
mute.
haven't. Okay,
So ain't nobody been
but
respecting
Mac,
each other, love. We ain't been
Mac,
doing it.
she has not disrespected anyone. Is what
It
I'm
was
saying.
disrespectful. Well, she didn't
That lady
disrespect
did
them,
not
but
disrespect.
when she
That
talked
lady did
about my
not.
daddy, then she disrespected me.
That she did
Period.
not
Point blank.
disrespect you. She didn't
When you call
disrespect
my
you.
father, okay, let's call your
Okay, well,
father a
can I
liar and see
ask
how you like
this
it.
here? Can you not disrespect her on my panel, please? That's all I'm asking you.
As long as he don't disrespect my brother or my dad, I ain't gonna
But
disrespect
that don't
nobody.
have. She's not disrespecting you, Mackie.
Well, yeah, yes he is. Yes he just did.
No, she did not.
If you gonna say some shit, you gotta be prepared for a motherfucker to say something back. That's what my mama told me. He said, son, if you call somebody a bitch, somebody might call you a bitch back, son. You gotta be prepared for it. So
Mackie,
when you
you
open your
wrong for
mouth,
that.
you
You're
open
wrong.
yourself up to these type of
Okay,
things.
but you don't have to call the
I
woman a
got I gotta
bitch.
call
Now we're
anybody
gonna
that
move
attack
on.
my God a bitch.
Okay,
How
let's
about this?
move on.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Go.
But number one, I apologize for the disrespect on my panel. Unfortunately, I can't control anyone and what they're saying, so I don't want you to think that reflects back on me. But I don't partake in that behavior, so I want to apologize to you for that. Go ahead, number two. Okay, he's
Oh,
good, I
yeah,
guess.
nah, I'm good for now. I'll chime in or something because everything I wanted to bring out was old as hell now.
Okay, so I go to Kevin Hill. Go ahead, Kevin.
Power, power, power. How you brothers and sisters doing? You know, it's always some disrespectful shit going on, man, towards our sisters, man. You know, I can understand peace say God is his father, Jesus is his little brother. The nigga body's so goddamn fucked up. If God truly was his fucking daddy, why the fuck this motherfucking nigga body so fucked up? You know, you can call the sister out a name and all this different shit, you know. But if God truly was your father, motherfucker, your body would look like a fried motherfucking gizzard, nigga. To tell you honest truth. So, you know, to me, you just be disrespecting sisters and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fuck of it, man. You know, We don't like this shit, P. We already know you gotta pay for pussy, brother. You know what I'm saying? So chill the fuck out, nigga. If Jesus really your daddy, nigga, or the one most high father is really your father, that motherfucker give you a new UFO body, motherfucker. Quit fucking playing. I'll rest my motherfucking case.
Man, if you don't sit your ragged ass down somewhere trying to captain save one of these goof ass bitches around here, bro, you better suck a pussy, my nigga, before you play with me. Go play with your mammy, my nigga. Fuck you, mean. Silly ass little boy. Tricks her for keys, bitch ass nigga.
You
And I
know
ain't
I'm
never
gonna
seen
see
no
you,
nigga.
P.
I ain't
You know
never
I'm
heard
gonna see
about no
you, P.
another
And that's all
man
I'm gonna
word
say,
about
brother.
another man
That's
body.
all I'm
That's what
gonna
I'm
say, P.
saying.
You know I'm gonna see you one day, P.
I'm still trying to figure out why you worry about another man's shape, bro. What you looking for, the best shaped man on Bigo? It's interesting. Bring it out. Let's talk about it. You
What?
got feelings for Mac P that you need to explore, bro? That's what you trying to say?
Mac P, this nigga worrying about your shape?
Yeah, that's what the nigga just said, bro. He said I was shaped like a fried gizzard. The nigga said I didn't have no hips or no waist. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga
This
looking
nigga
at your
just described
silhouette.
me. Yeah, bro, his shit crazy, man. I don't understand it, bro.
This nigga looking at
His
another
shit
nigga's
crazy.
silhouette. I just came in here, bro. I know,
On the
Divine,
auspice, cause I roasted a bit, so he decided to, I guess, talk about my body or something, like it was gonna hurt my feelings. See, you body shame women, bro. Men don't give a fuck about this shit. A woman gonna fuck us regardless, bro. You know what I mean? We ain't going to get no tummy tucks and no booty lifts and all this shit. You know what I mean? A nigga might jog or lift a weight or some shit like that, but we ain't doing all that shit that these women doing, bro. Cause we don't need that shit, bro.
no,
Women
men
gonna
Hold
flock
on,
always
to
bro.
us.
Niggas is
men
doing that
You know
always
shit.
what I'm
getting
Niggas,
saying?
organic.
niggas
We
got
don't got
lace
time for
front.
the
Niggas
fuckery.
got lace fronts. Niggas got
I ain't
tummy
got no
tuck.
lace front.
What are you
No,
saying?
I don't have no lace
Like
no.
front. I
niggas,
don't have no tummy tuck. None of that
like
shit,
No, no,
bro.
no,
niggas.
no, no, no.
I heard real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bada
but niggas
bing,
is doing.
bada
I know, but
boom.
niggas is
Your
still
I
body is
getting
can't, bro.
fucked
I
money.
up,
He's
can't,
nigga.
right.
bro.
He's
Guess
right.
what?
You
Guess
and
what?
all
I'm the
that
son,
extra
bro. I'm
skin
the
you
son
got
of
on your
God.
good
I'm the son
fucking
of God.
plan,
I
nigga.
can't
You
speak
used
for
to be
niggas,
a
bro.
fat, free,
I can't speak
what,
for
You
niggas,
soda
just
bro.
said
I
skinny
niggas
can't
not
having
speak for
doing
ass
that.
niggas. I'm
nigga.
the
You
son
just
of
You know
said
what
God,
the
my
niggas
fuck
guy.
not
we
doing
talking
that.
about,
You
P.
just said niggas is not
You
doing
know what
that.
the
P.
fuck we talking about, P.
P. You just said
P
niggas
for
not
all the
doing that.
fucking goddamn
That shit
extra
crazy.
fucking pussy
This
ass
shit is
goddamn skin
crazy.
you got around your
Hey
goddamn
Kevin. Hey
motherfucking body,
Kevin.
This
nigga.
That
shit
is
crazy.
Fuck you mean,
Kevin.
nigga?
You're
Ain't
right,
shit
but
crazy, nigga.
Yeah, this shit
that's
crazy.
Motherfucking
Worry about
nigga.
another
information
man.
though.
This shit
Yeah,
crazy.
I ain't worried
Yeah,
about
This
that's
nigga
not
act
anything,
like he
man.
information.
wanna fuck Mac P. This nigga
I'm
wanna
just
fuck
telling
Mac
the
P.
honest motherfucking truth, man.
That's not
We
Yeah,
normal.
quit
this nigga wanna
disrespecting our
fuck.
sisters like that,
This
man.
nigga wanna
And
fuck.
God,
That ain't your
if I,
sister,
I don't
bro.
why
agree. I
That
God
ain't
don't
your
take
agree
your
with you
fucked
sister.
up body
disrespecting a
having
sister.
goddamn
You
But
don't
motherfucking
look,
wanna
ass,
fuck
nigga?
your
no
sister
nigga
do
is
it, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
supposed
you
you
to.
got
trying
it.
No,
to
Peace, peace to the panel. How you doing, Devine? How you doing, sister?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. I just want to say a few things real quick. I don't want to hop in the topic that's going on right now, but I got a podcast that's coming up mid next month, and Devine, I would like you on there. It's gonna be on Instagram, on Zoom as well. I
Big
mean,
facts, big
it's
facts.
gonna be a few people. Y'all may not like who's gonna be on there, but I'm gonna have Troller, I'm gonna have Keen Knowledge for one. I'm gonna have a few people, Haitian for one. I want Cuts on there too. Number two as well. Uh, I want Cuts on there and Divine you as well. I want y'all on the panel. Y'all pretty much have you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of stuff y'all can teach a few people. And I kind of want to get years on there, a native. If we can all get on there and do a podcast, y'all pretty much tell y'all story, what y'all know, and everything else. That'd be awesome if you don't mind,
And when
sis.
is this, bro? When is
It's
this
gonna be
next?
mid next month, but I'm gonna put out the flyer. I'm gonna put out the
Okay.
flyer the end of this week, so I should shoot it to your message by the end of this week. I'm just seeing who
Most
actually wants to
definitely.
be on the flyer, so I can put it out already. So it's gonna be
That's
you,
what's up.
Cuts number two, King Knowledge, Troller, Haitian. It's gonna be a few people. Years native. I gotta talk to them, but if that's cool with you, I'm gonna put you on as. Just send me a
Big
good picture.
facts. Big facts. Anytime, bro. I'm always down to support.
Already. I didn't mean to interrupt your panel or anything.
Oh
Y'all
no,
can
you're
continue. I
fine.
appreciate it.
No problem.
This nigga finna have a panel full of devils. And now one of them names believe in God.
Oh, so what you trying to say? I don't believe in God? Hold on, let me see what the fuck Mac P talking about. So since when I don't believe in God, Mac P?
I'm just saying, he just named all the people on the intelligence side of Bigo that don't believe in God. All of y'all try to
Shit, I
discredit the
believe in
Bible.
God. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Okay,
Shit,
well,
don't include me in that
yeah.
shit.
Well, everybody but you then. And then one of the rest of them names believe in God.
You ain't never hear me discredit
Damn,
the
dope. You
Bible.
couldn't include me and Mac P in that shit, dog. Damn, dog.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I don't know who's speaking. I can't see everybody on here, brother. But those are the people that popped up in my. It's kind of loud right now. But those are the people who popped up in my head. Our Troller's gonna do it. He gonna tell. He gonna talk to a few teens about trucking business, his life, his past, and how he actually came up to doing trucking. King Knowledge, I'm gonna hit him up. He's gonna
Put
do
your
it.
ass
Talk
on.
about his books, his business. Asian's gonna talk about his
Troller
past
is
life,
very
and
knowledgeable.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Cool Haitian
Hey,
gonna
dope. I
talk about
respect you, dope.
him getting
I
locked
respect
up,
you,
all
dope.
this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you
You
was
always had, you always
calling
had
the
the
Yeah,
biblical
patience.
man.
scholar.
You always had the
Mac B,
patience,
if you
bro.
want to be
I
on
fuck
it,
with you,
brother,
dope.
you know, man. Anybody that want to
It's
be on
all
it, I
good,
mean,
bro.
You always
You
had
know,
the
I'm just
patience
talking shit,
and the
bro. Because I know
understanding. I fuck with
the
you, dope.
names that you names of the people that don't believe, other than Devine.
Liquor store closed, all right? Okay, all right. I
Liquor
got you.
store. What?
They finna go up. Shit, fuck you,
Oh
man.
man, listen, man, I'm getting my bottles ready, nigga. Fuck y'all. Y'all niggas all in my shit, niggas. Okay. What, no, man, get my, what's the fucking poem or
God.
something, man?